this time I'll take it slow. What do you see? That's what you're doing, baby. Hello. I see somebody popped in and out. So, in case anybody shows up, let me start talking. Right now, it's just me and my dog out here. My name is Alexine. Midday, 1:14 p.m. And I'm doing accountability live stream showing up. It's the fourth quarter of 2025. It's moving swiftly, lots of changes. Hi, how are you? Yes, I want to just be intentional and keep making things happen. So, greetings to everyone that's just entering. Thank you. And please give the video your thumbs up. Double tap on the screen. I appreciate it. It's me, Alex, in Maryland, US. How are you today? Can anyone leave a comment? Because I don't see anything in the chat. Is the chat working? Yeah, I'm out here in the backyard for lunchtime accountability break, showing up live. And I'm here with my American Bulldog, Cindy. She's resting over on the grass. I won't disturb her right now. And I've got my scissors, and I've just cut out my watercolor painting because I want to put it in a frame and see how I like it. Patricia, hey sis. Hello, hello, hello. Hello from Maryland, US too. Yeah, I hope I can spend a little time here. At least I'm going to be around for, I think, 30 minutes, maybe an hour. Um, Patricia says, my sister, family. Yeah, it's a long time since we got to hang out live, right? Right, Patricia? So, yeah, I'm here. I'm at the table outside. I've got my caddy of supplies. Hi, Alaska Marine Search. Are you on a ship? Uh, Alaska Marine Search, are you on the waters? I don't remember which is the latest place that you, what do you call it when the ship comes to shore? Hi, Cadence. Where's everyone joining from? Yeah, Patricia, I miss you too. I used to see like every time that that you were live, it would always pop up. But I don't know. Lately, my YouTube is not showing me everything, so I have to remember or go through my list. Oh, Lady J. Oh, thank you, Lady J. The only Lady J. Yeah, she's from my neighboring state of Virginia, showing us the healthy foods and the exercise and all good things, positive and for God's glory. Good to see you. Thank you for opening my live, Lady J, and have a good session at work. I'm actually on my work break, my lunch break. Don Muida, my day is going okay. I had a surprise visit this morning. Um, yeah, my sister texted me that she and my mom were nearby. My own mother were in the area, and they were going to drive past my house and wave at me. So I hurried outside, and they brought me some donuts, which was a blessing. Okay, Cadence. Cadence, can you leave me a message on one of my videos so I can find you? So I can look you up. Korean Cha Cha Kenya, greetings. Um, I'm glad that you're not still live, Korean, because I have your live stream playing on my laptop right now. It's in the house, and you are in there cooking from your kitchen. But I know it was previously recorded. So, guys, this is what I have. I have this picture frame, and I took one picture out. I took this one out, and then I put this one in because I want to see how it looks. So now I got to put like a firm backing on it to keep it in place, and then I can see, does it look okay? I haven't signed it, and I'm not sure if I have to add more details or not. But I kind of like keeping it simple. So this is how it looks. It's simple, but it's also balanced and kind of nice and pleasing to the eye, I think. And I'm playing with this sort of shape right now. It's like sunburst inspired, and then embellishing, like adding details, um, like making it artful. And thank you, Korean. I mean, Cha Cha. What do your friends call you? Cha Cha, or because I know your name is not Korean. Korean Cha Cha Kenya. I think your nickname must be Cha Cha. And and then I'll switch back out to the other one, which I also made this week. This is how it looks on the paper. First, it was plain. It was just the orange center and the orange light and dark petals. And I thought that was boring when I put it on the wall. So I enhanced it. So let's see how it looks. This is what I do on my own time. I call it my art business on the side. Okay, they call you Cha Cha. That's what I thought. Hi, Tashia Elliott. Tasha Elliott. Hi, girl. I would say, hey, girl. Hey, girlfriend. Where are you joining from? I'm in the state of Maryland in the United States on the East Coast, the mid-Atlantic region. And the weather today is gorgeous. I think it's about, I'm going to guess like it's 79 degrees Fahrenheit. So I have short sleeves. Um, so here's how it looks in the frame. And I kind of like it. I like it a lot actually. I like the colors. I like the sunburst motif. I like the balance. Um, I it's like imperfect. It's not the width of the interior shapes are not perfectly symmetrical, but that's how you know it's handmade. It's not digital. It's done with paint and paintbrush. I rather like it, and I might put this one up um, in a corner of my living room or on the sun porch studio. It could be good for fall. And again, here's the other one. I just have the one frame out here, but here's the other one. And I like that a lot. As simple as it is, I still like it a lot. It makes me want to do another one or photocopy it somehow and then play with variations on the embellishments. So let's talk. What's up, everybody? I don't know if you're listening to me or if you just have the live up in the background. I don't know, you probably can't see my dog because she's over on the grass over here, but she's finding acorns. There's a tall oak tree over my house. I think it's just over the fence, but it's dropping a lot of acorns in the yard and on the roof. Okay, listening. Thank you. I appreciate your time, Cha Cha. I know it's later there. It's probably like, is it 6 p.m. or 7 p.m.? Patricia, are you doing some cooking over there, Patricia? I think you are in Essex, UK. Is Essex a city or a county or something like a county? Or is it a town? It's beautiful there because I've seen your videos at the beach with the pebbles at the beach. I like when you show us the shoreline and the like the cafe, with your fish and chips over there. Oh, it's 8:24. Okay, it's later than I thought, Cha Cha. So here it's 1:25 p.m. in the afternoon, and I didn't even really eat any food yet. I had coffee this morning, and I had one chocolate frosted donut that my mother and sister delivered to me just by chance. They were in the area and thought they would pay me a quick visit while they were running errands. So that was a really nice surprise and a blessing to me today. Yeah. And I'm happy to be online again, like live. I'm trying to remember what was the last time I did the live. Do you all know Blessed Life Journey? Oh, you're preparing your dinner as usual, Cha Cha? Okay. Let me guess. Some, if I can guess, don't tell me yet. Did you chop an onion and saute it in some oil and add some chopped tomato and some peppers, like some sweet peppers, and then maybe you're gonna put in some vegetables and maybe in another pot then you will have some boiling water and corn flour. Am I correct or not? And so Patricia, you say you're cooking today, you're cooking beef bone marrow with salsa. I don't know salsa though. Is salsa like corn flour? Desiree Flores. I don't know what 67 means. Tell me, what does it mean? I know the year of 1967, but I don't think that's what you're talking about. Oh, Sadza is Ugali. In Zimbabwe, that's how you pronounce it? Or that's the word for it? Today, I'm cooking greens only, sukuma. Okay. But do you season the greens, Cha-Cha? You put in garlic or okay. Just some like salt and pepper. I guess I have to watch the video to get the full effect, right? Excuse me while I drink some water. It's a little hot, but I'm in this narrow section of shade. You can see the boundary here. There's a border of shade, and then out the rest of the yard is the sun. My dog is being so good today. She's not racing around or digging holes. She's sniffing the grass and looking for acorns, and she's just so calm today. Thank you for the love, Patricia. Let me see. So is it hot here? It's comfortable right now. If I was sitting in the sun, I would be hot, and the sun would be beaming on the back of my neck because it is, it's 1:30. It's just becoming 1:30. But in the shade, it's very comfortable, and there's a slight breeze. So one last time, or one more time. This is the late side. Do I want the black frame or the white frame? And then the other one is, let me see. This one is actually inside the frame now, and I love it. And I think I'll keep it in the black frame. All of my other art is in, there's similar frames, but they're in white. But we're entering fall season. The summer, no, yeah, fall season. So summer's just ending about the 22nd of September, I think. And it's summer is holding on strong, but I think within a couple of weeks, it'll be more chilly and we'll have more colorful leaves. But yeah, there's still a lot of green and a lot of high temperatures. How about in Kenya? And how about in the UK? What's the season, the weather, and the what's it like? Yeah, it's a beautiful day. You can see my neighbor's property just over the fence there. Um, oh, you were talking about the art looks beautiful. I thought you were talking about the blue sky and weather. Um, Korean Cha-Cha Kenya says you should mount it in your house. It has a nice color. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll give it a try and see. See, my husband said it. He's like, it definitely matches the walls in the living room. There's some show, like a weekend. There's a Sunday morning show that comes on in the United States. I think it's called like CBS Morning Show. He watches it, and he said that at the end of that program, they always feature like art, and he's like, maybe I should submit this. It's not really meant to be the sun, but it's a sunburst shape. That would be neat if the TV program accepted it and showed it. So I accomplished one thing. When I first came out here, I actually turned on a Zoom program, like a Zoom session. Do you all know Zoom? ZOOM. It's a I guess you call it a live streaming app, like for meetings, gatherings. Um, because there was like what they call a co-working, just to get the vibe and the energy of people doing their projects at the same time. but I didn't stay on that one because they turned the cameras off. They introduced the session, which is nice, but then they turned the cameras off for 25 minutes, and so I'm like, I could just go live, on my own. Why be online for 25 minutes and you can't see anybody, um, or talk to anybody? So there's a bumblebee visiting me. I don't really want the bumblebees to visit. Korean says, "How long does it take you to make one?" Well, it depends. Like I can do the basic shape like quickly. No, I'm not from Kansas City. Hi, Shay. Shay Tabernero. I'm from Maryland, on the east coast of the U.S. Are you from Missouri? Kansas City, Missouri? Is that where Kansas City is? Greetings. And how are things going for you today, Shay? I think it's our first time um, encountering one another. My name is Alex, short for Alexine. I have a pretty cool community here. Oh, you're from the Philippines. Okay. I hope things are well there. I saw what happened with the earthquake in Cebu, and so I'm glad that you are okay. You're online. Good afternoon, Wayne. Wayne, where's your wrench tool? Oh, I know what happened. Um, Let me tell you guys what happened with the platform and the tools. You're actually from Cebu. Did you experience? Are you in Cebu now, or are you just from there, Shay? Because I saw it looked very scary. There was an earthquake. I thought, I don't know how many days ago, but it was recent. Because our other friend, I think several people here probably know MM143 vlog, like Eminem, MM143 vlog. Um, because she returned home to the Philippines, I think for a wedding and just family, family gatherings, and she's normally in Japan, but she also was in Cebu. Oh, 2 hours drive from it. Okay. Yeah, I feel bad when I see these things happen. Okay. Another friend I have, like on the platform, the YT platform, is in the Philippines, and her name, or her channel name, is um, Guma Melame, and she has some beautiful vlogs. She goes like to garden centers and um, just landmarks within the Philippines, and it's like always these flowers and statues and views of the water. She's really nice. Guma Melame. Let me write that down in case anyone doesn't know her. That's like one of the first people I met online here. It happened last Tuesday, okay, almost a week ago. So, how are things now? Guma. I hope this, when I show you this, that it's not inverted. Does it read properly? For me, it's backwards. Guma. Guma Mel Ame. That's a channel name, Guma Melame. And she's in the Philippines. If you visit her, Alex sent you. It Shay Tabernacle says it was crazy. That's our first time to experience that powerful earthquake. I'm so glad that you are safe and well, sis. And I hope that things settle down and that you won't have to experience anything so scary again. So Wayne has been posting short videos, and Wayne, I believe, is in Montego Bay, Jamaica. Wayne has been keeping us up to date on this new road. I don't remember what you call it, Wayne, but it's in the hills. It's up high and it looks down or far across, and looks like it's gonna um, make for shorter commute times when it's finally completed. Yeah, I thought so. Wayne says also a big storm was in that location or nearby. Yeah, I thought so. Like the storm was first, maybe, and then a few days later there was the earthquake. Yeah, because I was worried about MM143 vlog, but yeah, she's still posting. And I saw the Star. Do you know Starbucks, the coffee shop? Because they're all over the U.S. She visited one in the Philippines, and I forget like what specific location, but it has this deck up high, and it's overlooking a body of water, and it has so many more food options inside that Starbucks than we have here. It looked beautiful. And Korean Chacha Kenya says, Shay, it once happened in our country, Africa, Kenya, but people were asleep. I didn't even hear it. Sister Dawnette has entered the chat. Um, well, I'm just doing a little technical thing. Hold on a second. Dawnette, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's so good to see you. Hello, sis. Blessings. Friends, if you don't know um, Dawnette, take note of her channel. And she's always posting, um, affirming blessings and prayers and just words to encourage our relationship with our Maker and Redeemer. Dawnette. Hey, Sandy. No. See, now the dog is digging a hole, so I'm going to go cover it up. Stay right there, friends. I'll be right back. I wish I could prop up the art for you to look at. I'll be right back. No, literally, she's just a few steps away. I'm going to cover up that hole. No, 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 okay? Good girl. Good girl, baby. Yeah, the dog has been so good and patient. She's not been giving me any trouble today. Let me see if I could show you her. Can I? Where is she? There she is. But any of you who have been on the channel for some time have seen plenty of Sandy. Because we have a lot of these backyard editions of the videos, short ones and longer ones. And one recent video that I hope everyone can check out soon, if you haven't, at least pop over and take a look at it, is Sandy's first visit to the park. It's me and my husband and her, the dog. She's an American Bulldog. And we visited a park for the first time. Because usually she's here, like she's mostly inside. She's an inside dog, unless I bring her out for a break. And then in the evenings, she goes for a walk with my husband. I don't walk her around because she's on the leash because she's very strong. So I let him meaning my husband, or my son, who is 20. He's a university student. I let them do the walking because I don't want Sandy to leash and get away from me. She's too strong. Let me read the comments too. Wayne says there's a big Jamaica vlogger in the Philippines now. Not sure if he has left the country by now. Oh, I didn't know that. What's his name, Wayne? Is it Jamaica Walk By? And Shay Tabernero says, right now people here in Cebu are going to the affected area to provide and give aid to the people. Oh, good. And that's that's how soft-hearted we are too. The whole Philippines is in one goal in the times of challenge. Beautiful unity and compassion in action. I won't even speak about what's going on here, but if you've caught any international news featuring the United States, you know what condition we are in now. But that's one reason I like having my channel, because I can, you know, keep up my goal and purpose, which is affirming the good in life through words, art, and scenery, for God's glory. Oh, Colas Smith TV. Yeah, I know his name very well. I've seen some of Colas Smith's uh, videos. And the one that I remember the most is he was cooking some, I think it was coconut dumplings, and it just looked so interesting and good to me. And I wished I could be there and taste one of them. Hello, Froggy. How are you today? Where are you joining from, Froggy? We're just here chatting up. I was showing my artwork, and I showed my American Bulldog, Sandy. She's resting in the grass. And Shay in the Philippines is telling us how things have been since the recent earthquake in Cebu County. I don't know if it's Cebu County or Cebu City. Wayne, fortunately, I'm reading. Wayne, fortunately, I'm also far from the typhoon. That's in the northern part of the Philippines. The quake was in the central part. Okay. Um, Speaking of typhoons, um, like for my work, um, I interact a lot with an international, like random international people. And one was in Hong Kong, um, off of China, and they had a typhoon about a week ago too, I think. And I felt so bad because I didn't see the news right away, and I had reached out to this person and was and like urging them to respond to me, and get back to me about something I was waiting for. And then right after I sent that email, I saw the news, so I followed up to let them know, I wished them well and that I was sorry for reaching out at such a time as that. And later, a few days later, he responded, um, and he appreciated that. And thankfully, he was just fine. Um, Shay said, "Exactly, Alex. I like your live stream. So calming. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm looking forward to looking up your channel. What do you post on your channel? Is it a mixed vlog? I'm assuming that you're a content creator also. I need it right now from the aftershocks. Oh my goodness, that we still feel from time to time. It is somehow traumatic. I didn't even think of the aftershocks. Um, in my region of the U.S. on the East Coast, I think it's rare to. I know it's rare to have an earthquake. I remember just one, and it was one in my whole life. And I'm a mature adult, right? I could have grandkids, but I don't have any grandkids. There was one earthquake probably a decade ago, and I was working. I was working from home, and it sounded, for some reason, my brain, I never had experienced anything like that, and it just was a rumbling sound, a deep rumbling sound, and my mind was like, first I thought, oh, there's a truck across the street, but it wasn't stopping. The rumbling kept going. I was like, no, it's not a truck. And then I was like, it sounds as if like troops are running across my roof. That's how it sounded to me. And then finally, I realized this is an earthquake, and I could feel the shifting. And so I stood up from my couch, and I was like doing like the surfers, just like hunched over and bracing myself. But it wasn't even a strong earthquake, but it was jolting. I'm looking up because there's like um, a large airplane going past. So Shay posts about travels within her town or city. Shay, let me write down your channel name so that I can find you. Cha Cha, are you leaving us? I know it's late. Friends, please connect with Korean Cha Cha Kenya if you have not already. He is a really smart college student in Kenya, and he's adventurous and athletic, and he cooks for himself as well. And he shares his adventures with us. And my favorite one from 2025 is when you Cha Cha went with your brother to the waterfalls, and I don't remember exactly where those waterfalls were. I know Kenya, from what I've seen, Kenya is blessed with an abundance of waterfalls, and so is Jamaica. But yeah, check out Korean Cha Cha Kenya's channel. I hope everyone here connects. And friends, Patricia JK, Jeke, Patricia JK. She was in the chat earlier. She may be in the background, I'm not sure, but she is so supportive and loving, and she's always sharing humbly from her home. She shares her kitchen cooking sessions and doing the dishes, going out to her back garden, to her little small greenhouse to clip her herbs. And she takes us down to the shore in Essex, the Pebble Beach. Oh, are you there, Patricia? Oh, and Dawnette. I mentioned Dawnette, Dawnett. Could look her up. She she just lifts up the name of the Lord Jesus in prayer, and she's faithful at doing so. So, I just want to give my express my appreciation to everyone who has given time to spend here in my live stream. I don't take it for granted, and that's what I learned to say to express that from my Kenyan friends who I've come to know through the platform. I'm thinking of what's her name, Roby Girl. Roby Girl, and she's always saying, "I don't take it for granted." Thank you to all my subscribers and visitors. Um, Shay says, "Your neighborhood is so nice, Alex, and your yard too." Don Muita, bye, Don Muita. Blessings. Keep in touch. Um, Thank you, Shay. Yeah, it's so calm right now. It's like peaceful, and believe it or not, this year is the first like time I'm intentionally coming out and actually enjoying and spending time out here. Because I've been here. I raised my last child here. He's in university age now, and I only used to come out when he was like 4. I remember being out here like kicking the ball with him, but shortly after we moved here, we had some bamboo growth like overgrow the almost like 3/4 of the yard, 2/3 of the yard, and just recently we had the bamboo removed so that we could, and we planted grass, or my husband planted. So I'm trying to intentionally enjoy the space. The blue sky is like a painting. It's so, to me, it's so inspiring, and I love that kind of thing. Maybe I'll see the skies on your channel when I visit there. But yeah, that's what inspires like my artwork. Um, is like I love to make leaf shapes and petal shapes and like the the stems for vines and plants. Yeah, I love it. And I have not mastered how to do the sky and clouds, but it's not difficult. There was a time a couple years ago when I was fascinated with that, doing landscapes. Yeah, nice weather today. And when you get like a sunny day like this, it just does something for the mood. Especially like even on a regular day, when the sun comes around at a certain time and it lights up the living room, it's like suddenly I'll perk up and get in the mood to like do some activity. Is how's the weather in Montego Bay today? I'm asking Wayne. Oh, cool. You love artwork too. Yeah, I have my watercolors out here, and that's another thing. I'm like purposefully, like intentionally bringing them outside. I got a small, like uh inexpensive, and I leave it out here so I can come and sit. And I brought my little jar of brushes. But now that I'm chatting, I'm not painting. So when I if you guys have like watercolor paper, you'll see it's kind of stiff like card. It's thick. This is two pieces. I had cut the borders of this off so it could fit in the frame. I didn't frame it yet, but and then like here's one that's framed. I showed it before. And then I'm also going to frame this, even though it's like very simple, but I love it. I like the contrasting colors, and I like the sunburst shape. Um, and then if you have to like trim your paper down, if it's expensive watercolor paper, because it's not cheap, you can save these and like make, decorate them and make bookmarks, or trim them down, put a hole, put a ribbon, or sometimes I use them to dab my brush or to test out a color or test out the thickness of a brush. Like, is it the right line width? Yeah, they could be used for test strips. Because you understand what I said? Test strips. It's like a tongue twister. Thank you, Cha Cha. I don't I don't plan to paint today. Um, I just planned to trim the painting and see how they looked in the frame and make sure they were the right size. So I still have my blank pad of paper here. Let me see if there's anything. I don't think there's like anything special to show today. Um, Maybe some of you were not on my previous live stream, so I can show you my series of hearts when I just want to loosen up. Because you know how artists get artist block and then maybe nothing's coming to mind. So I was like, if I just do heart shapes and either like sketch in a pencil lightly some designs and paint them in, maybe that will loosen me up and get me in the mood. So I started doing that over the summer. I did a bunch of these. And sometimes I don't loosen up. I start thinking about it too much. And this is like very simple, but it's like one of my favorites. And it's the inside says peace. And when I was outside, I was talking and just doing the concentric shapes. And then later I followed up with it in the house and added the ink embellishments. And it's a satisfying feeling. It's like relaxing and calming. Like, I don't know. Some people might say meditative. And this one, oh, you like the second one? Bye, Korean. Bye, Cha Cha. Thank you so much for visiting. Be blessed. He's such a nice guy. He's young and he's such a vibe on his own channel. Makes me laugh when he's talking to his peers. And he has a brother, and I like their relationship, how they encourage one another. This one, I like this because it started with tissue paper. I used a clear medium. Thank you, Wayne. I used a clear medium to put down pieces of tissue paper. I think first I put words like peace, grace, strength, joy, hope, faith, unity, beauty, light, harmony, and love. And then I did the paper, and then I did some paint to complement the paper. And finally, I like did some enhancements with the see the little petal shapes and outlined it with a complementary color. Find the joy on this journey. Hi. Hello, liked. That's beautiful. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Where are you watching from? Let me see something. This is fun to give you the tool so that you could connect with others if you like, and others can click on your channel name. Patricia, thank you for the heart emojis and the trophy. Thank you for the support. East Coast here. Okay, I'm on the East Coast too, but I'm in the state of Maryland. Sometimes I am in Washington D.C., where it's like more, city vibes. But today I'm in the backyard in Maryland. Shay, I've really enjoyed meeting you today too, and I look forward to seeing your vlogs. I wrote it down on so I can come and look you up. All right, friends. So what else? Let me keep an eye on my time too. Yeah, so with sketchbooks, you can just test things out. I have some notes in here. I was testing out some shades of green and how did I want to approach some leaves that I want to use ink to make the veins. Did I want to use a paintbrush like I did down here to make the veins? And I was like, do I want to only of a leaf? There's a what is it? I think it's on Facebook. It's called Sketchbook Revival with Karen Abend. Oh, thanks, Shay. On more often. Do you all know Journey? Blessed Life Journey? She's that's a channel name, and she's a woman. She's on daily with live streams. Blessed Life Journey and usually Crossdale. They do a joint live stream and support other channels on the platform. But she was telling me to keep up with live streams and do more of them. However, have you drawn a snowdrop? That's Shay asking me. I did draw a snowdrop once. I don't see them that often. I drew one. Um, there is an artist who's like one of my favorite artists, and she's like a master watercolor artist, professional, and her name is Julia Crossland, Crossland, Julia Crossland, UK. She's a wonderful landscape artist, and I think she did a tutorial on how to paint in what do you call it, a snowdrop, and I made one, and it was simple to do, but I can't even remember like how they look right now. The little white upside down bell shape in the small stem. I always see them. I see the crocus and the snowdrops right when um, before the spring comes at the end of winter. They're the first signs of spring where I live. Dawnette says sometimes I don't get the notification. Um, Thank you, Wayne. Well, oh, it's the snowdrop for is the flower for January. Okay, it's January. You like January because it's the start of a fresh new year, and snowdrops signify that. Oh, you don't have them here, but you have some gorgeous flowers in the Philippines, like so many that we don't have here. I saw this place in the Philippines, and I think it was called like Town or Greece Town. Do you know that place? And they had beautiful flowers and the whitewashed buildings and just a nice scenery. I just done a lot of hearts lately in this journal. I have some paintings in other journals that have the floral theme. But yeah, this one, these are not really flowers. They're kind of flower shaped though. Is I was like, can I fit a wreath onto one sheet of paper? And I was like testing what color pattern I could use. And then this one is like the concept. I don't know if you could see it, but like this orange one in the middle. Um, it's like the concept, and I like this too. I just did that. Like I like test how these are small, but I can like do some tests to see how a big painting might look. Rogers, um, my good brother Rogers from Kisii County, Kenya. I call him my brother because he calls me his elder sister. Rogers Kelia, welcome to the live stream. I'm glad you could make it. I'm trying to read you all's comments. Hold on, let me see. Um, Rogers says, greetings from Kenya, Africa, guys. Greetings, Jumbo. Oh, January is your birth month, Shay. Okay, my birth month is June. And I don't know what the flower is for June. It seems like if you look at different sources, they may say different things. Dawnette had said she doesn't always get the notifications. Yeah, I don't either. Um, I think the only one I maybe is Irene Zab. Like YouTube always tells me when Irene is posting. Um, but yeah, I don't think I get the other ones like I used to. Um, and then after a while, like if you have a large roster that you subscribe to, it could be what do you call it? It could just be too much if you're getting too many notifications all day long. I'm just reading you all's comments to each other. Finding joy on this journey. Thank you so much. Let me I wish I could remember everyone. If you leave a comment on a regular video, I could come back and find you. I don't know if I can, um, if I would be able to see the chat and find. I think probably I could. Finding joy on this journey. Amen to that. Thank you, Rogers. And I think sister in no Rogers, Rogers, you're in Kenya, so sister is Dada. I'm learning Swahili little by little. Pole pole. Um, slowly, slowly. And then Shay said that might be, I don't know how to pronounce it, Bajuio.